A lot of people have a hard time accepting the name Jesus. They will often argue that Jesus is not the true name of God, and that if you were to go back to biblical times and say that name, no one would understand what you are talking about. Now, to a certain extent, those people would be correct. Jesus is the English translation of his name. So yeah, if you go back to biblical times and speak in English, those people will not understand what you are talking about because English was not a language at that time. But it does not take away from the fact that Jesus is the true name of God. So let me just take a few minutes to break it all down to you. Yeshua is the Hebrew name of God. It means Yahweh, the Lord, is salvation. The English pronunciation of Yeshua is Joshua. Now, the New Testament was written in Greek. So when translated from Hebrew to Greek, Yeshua becomes Jesus or Jesus, depending on the language of the individual that is speaking. And in English, Jesus or Jesus would be translated to Jesus. So as you can see, Jesus means Jesus, no matter the language or translation. So while it may be hard for certain people to understand or even accept that, you best believe that those demons understand that, which is why they are fighting so hard to get people to no longer acknowledge that name. And I feel like what's going on with the NFL football player CJ Stroud is a perfect example of this. CJ Stroud is very vocal about his faith in Jesus Christ. He gives him praise in just about all of his interviews. And in response to this, the media will edit out any mentionings of Jesus from his interview. Now, we don't just see this with CJ Stroud, but we see this with a lot of athletes who are vocal about their faith in Jesus Christ. So call me a conspiracy theorist, but if Jesus isn't the true name of God, and if there is no significance to that name, then why is the world fighting so hard to remove or silence any mentionings of the name of Jesus? People mention Allah and a lot of other false gods in mainstream media all the time, and you don't ever see the media trying to edit those mentionings out of those interviews. But it seems to be something about that name Jesus that causes certain people, or shall I say certain spirits, to feel a certain type of way. People can be in denial all they want, but the fact of the matter is, there is no greater name than the name of Jesus. And the Bible even states that at the name of Jesus, every knee shall bow and every tongue shall confess that Jesus Christ is Lord. So if you received this video, I would really appreciate it if you would like and also share with other people so that we can get as many people as we can to understand the fact that there is no greater name nor greater authority in this world than Jesus Christ.